Alright, how's everybody doing? My name's Levi, and I am about to start this channel called Single Cylinder Sights. A little bit of background. I didn't grow up riding dirt bikes or motorcycles or anything. 10 years ago or so, 10, 11 years ago, I bought a bike, tried to teach myself how to learn, didn't go well, ended up selling it. Now about a decade later, I got the itch again. So I ended up taking the beginner's riding course this time and learned, a bit more than I did trying to teach myself. Hopefully I'm not screaming into this mic. It's kind of right over my lip. So anyways, I took the course, found this KLR650 for sale from this 77-year-old retired Navy guy. Went out, took it for a test ride, and I liked it. Didn't know about single cylinder bikes, to be honest, because I don't really know a whole lot about bikes, but I enjoy it, aside from a cylinder the size of my fist trying to cram me in the junk every third of a second, and the knobby tires give it a little bit of a odd ride, but I still enjoy it. I like being out there. I like the feeling, and I'm really glad I took it up again. I'm glad I took the course to it. There's actually a second level course, but it's not offered in my town where I took the first level, so I got to travel a bit for it. But I'm hoping to get that done soon, because I just think the more skill you have, the better off you are. So anyways, let me show you this bike a little bit. It's a 2009. This guy rode it all over the place. It's got 34,826 miles on it, and probably 200 of those miles are from me. I've ridden it about a half a dozen times in the 5-6 weeks I've had it. So not very often, but I'm getting out more, getting more comfortable on it, and really enjoying it. So some of the things about the bike: I got some Givy hard case plastic bags that can go on either side, or you can take them off and put one on the back like a trunk. It's kind of nice. He threw those in. He threw in this Corbin aftermarket seat. It's pretty comfortable. He also threw in this bag. The Garmin. He had a power outlet put on here. What else? There's I don't know how I feel about this thing yet. It's an automatic chain oiler that you put oil in. I actually ended up putting gear lube in because I didn't want to pay for the friggin' Scott oil to get shipped over from Europe or wherever. It still seems to be working fairly good, and if not, I'll just have it removed. It's tied into the vacuum line though, so as you accelerate, it pushes more oil out, and you can see there's a drop that's about to drip on the chain now. So it does seem to still be working. He's got this toolkit he put up on the front. One of the neatest things, the most useful thing for me, he added this red light here, so that when I hit a blinker, I almost never see this green light flashing, but I always see that red, so I remember to cancel my blinker, so I'm not driving around with people thinking I'm going to turn where I'm not turning. I really like that. I'm glad he did that. Love the tank bag. Use it all the time. Yeah, so that's about it. Oh, the aftermarket windshield. So he gave me the original seat, which looks brand new, and I have the original windshield. It's quite a bit smaller. Hopefully I'm getting all this in frame. This would be my first real recording. I got the Hero 7 Black matched up with the Purple Panda mic, which took some doing. Let me tell you, I've been frustrated for a few days. But anyways, so I got the aftermarket windshield that's a little taller, and it's adjustable. I could actually put it up a little bit, because if I sit up fully straight, I get a little buffeting around the helmet. So I do need to, loosen all that stuff out, maybe bring it up an inch or so. But yeah, I've really been enjoying getting out riding. I've been thinking of different ways to do a YouTube channel, because with everything going on with COVID and, hearing about everybody losing their jobs and, having problems, I wanted to find a way to raise money. So I'm hoping this channel can get monetized and then all the proceeds from the channel will go to helping people, whether it's, you know, I'll probably start off with giving, you know, donations to food banks and stuff like that, because you know, going hungry is never good. I grew up in a large family. We didn't have a lot of money as a kid. There's 7 kids, 2 adults, not always enough money to really buy good food. And I know we took some donations sometimes and everything, and you know, so I'll probably start off that way. But, you know, depending on how big this channel gets, maybe, you know, I don't know how I could help people. You guys leave me some comments in the comment section below, and I'll definitely try to see what I can do. I want to be transparent. There goes somebody on a nice sounding bike. But I want to be as transparent as possible so that you guys don't think I'm just blowing smoke here. You know, so again, hit the, you know, I think what you got to do is hit the like button, maybe share it, subscribe to the channel. I think that's all the stuff that, you know, has to happen for YouTube to see that it's getting some traction and I can monetize it, and just really see what we can do to help some folks out. He also added this aftermarket brake here, so that when you hit the brakes, you get the extra LED. So yeah, I really enjoy the bike. Take you guys for a ride. Something I saw on, I believe, what is that site? There's a guy, Sean, I think he does SRK cycles. He sells them out of Pennsylvania, and he does what he calls the words of wisdom, and I really like it. I can't steal his phrase, so maybe I'll call this daily doctrine or something. But so today's verse for August 22nd is 1 Peter 5:7, and it says, casting the whole of your care, all of your anxieties, all your worries, all your concerns once and for all on him, for he cares for you affectionately and cares about you watchfully. So, you know, there you go. I happen to like when I see the videos when Sean does that, so I thought I'd incorporate it. And we are down here in South Deerfield right now. We're going to take River Road. It's a nice, pretty ride up from South Deerfield to East Deerfield. I live in the Greenfield area of Western Mass, so if anybody's in the area, I don't have any riding buddies right now. You know, let's go for a ride. Or if you used to ride this area, let me know if you know some good places to get around. I'll try to get out there, ride them, film them. It's always fun to see. Hopefully the mic and the camera's working well, and hopefully I'm not just friggin' screaming into it like a heathen. I gotta move the camera for a minute to close my face shield. Hopefully I got that at a decent angle too. I don't want to, you know, you guys looking at the sky the whole time like, this sucks. But yeah, so River Road here is nice. I may try to make a video later about what I had to do to get this Purple Panda mic to work, because it wasn't working for a few days. I was out here riding around trying to record, only to find out it hadn't recorded my voice at all. It was dead silent. Oh, he's also got this it's a cramp buster, so you can loosen your throttle hand and still lean down on it, you know, but you gotta adjust it up or whatever. I just try to push it out of the way for right now. But my goodness, I wear all this safety gear because I'm new to riding, like I say, and I really don't want to get hurt. So I got this jacket that's got elbow pads, and you know, it's got a padding over the spinal cord and stuff. And I don't know if I'll end up losing all that in the future and just kind of riding. But I may just keep it all on. I'm kind of very safety conscious, so I may just always end up wearing it. I never ride in sneakers. I ride in these boots that you know, I went to Iraq in them back in 2007. They got me through Iraq. I've worn them every time I ride the bike. You know, I like that they're over the ankle, they're steel toe. So, just again, very, very conscientious of safety. So we've got a nice little river. I believe that's the Deerfield River. I mean, it would make sense, we're in Deerfield, but you never know. So one thing I wanted to show, let me scoot back here. I don't know how much of this setup is actually getting in frame, but when I had my first bike and I was trying to teach myself to ride, I think I wrestled it around more than anything. But when you take the class, you learn, like if you want to go left, right, you push on that left handlebar and it'll make your bike lean. And then you push on the right side to make it stand back up. You see what I'm doing? So I'm not even gripping the throttle or the other side of the handlebar. There's no pulling action going on. And I can make the bike weave back and forth. So it's just these gentle pushes that make the bike lean over, what do they call it, counter steering. I gotta move this stupid thing again and not get hit by a car at the same time. Yeah, so you counter steer. You know, you just lean on that left side of the handlebar. You know? Alright. Lean on the right side when you want to take a right turn. Push on the left when you want to sit back up. So I found that interesting. It's something that, you know, it's a little hard to wrap your brain around at first. So I just had a D to brain. Anyways, it's counterintuitive. It's called counter steering, but it works, and it works well. It works much better than trying to fight. Because if you're used to just driving a vehicle, you know that when you go left, you try to turn the wheel around to the left. And you know, so you don't fight the handlebars and try to force them to the left. You push on the left side. And it's the same, like if you're going to pass somebody, you just push that left bar, get out there, pass them, push the right bar, get back in. You know? Works out well. I don't know how long this battery's going to last. It was half dead when I left the house, but I figured I'd give it a shot. So if it dies in the video, I'll say now, thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. Again, I'd ask you to interact with the channel so that YouTube will allow me to monetize it, and give me some suggestions down in the comments of ways I can help, because kind of the only thing I can think of right now is like food banks and stuff. But if there's something in the area or something you know of that maybe helps with people that are, you know, behind on some of their bills, maybe their electricity bill or whatever, if there's a fund you can donate to that or whatever, I'd be willing to help out with that stuff too. When I lived up in Maine for a couple years, going through a training program, the oil company that I got my heating oil from in the winter, they had, they had a list of folks who they were giving oil on account. Whoops, well, that's always good. They had a list of folks that they were giving oil to. They were doing oil deliveries and charging it to an account, and you could donate and help pay down that account for those people. And I would do that. You know, I'm always up for helping people. I think we need to just help each other out more. So what a view, huh? River Road is so beautiful. Nice farmland out here. A couple bikers in trouble. Pedal bikers. That's what I meant, but that's why I don't pedal bike. Just kidding, I'm lazy. So going down the road here, I'm just going to hit my blinker, let you see I can't see that green light at all. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I can see that red light, you know, when you're out in the bright sun. Oh, also, if you guys know of a good program, I see all these people talk about doing pre-editing on their videos before they post them. And if you could, you know, make some suggestions. I started photography, I don't know, a year and a half ago maybe. Started just messing around with that, taking some adult learning classes at the local community college. And got okay. You know, I had people ask me to photograph their weddings. I had people ask me to do their family portraits in the fall. You know, but the only software I was using was built in to my Mac Airbook. It's just called Photos, and it allows you to make, you know, some simple edits. But I'm having problems with that lately. I don't know what the glitch is, but if I edit a still pic and I try to take it out of Photos, you know, export it to my desktop or something, it just freezes the whole computer. But there are a few thousand photos in there now, so maybe I need to delete them, because I have most of them backed up to a secondary hard disk. So I don't know if I'm just taking up too much memory in there, but it won't do anything with the videos at all. So if you guys, you know, have any suggestions for I don't know, what do you call that, aftermarket, secondary, third party maybe, if you guys have any suggestions for a third party program. I like being cheap. I don't like paying a ton of money. I kind of don't know how I feel about the big one there, who for some reason I can't think of the name of the stupid program, but it seems to be what everybody uses. And maybe that's because it's just, hold on, let me get over these terrible sections of New England roads. You know, maybe they're just so far superior to everything else that's why everybody uses them. But again, you know, I don't want to be paying $15 a month or whatever it is, or $300 a year. I just, like, you know, I don't mind paying for something, but just let me have it after that. You know what I mean? Like, don't be nickel and diming me to death. I just find it annoying. Being a new rider, I probably don't lean over as much as some people. Well, I know I don't, but I'm curious to see if people make comments about, you know, me not leaning enough. I watched a video the other day. This guy was practically rubbing the end of his handlebar right on the friggin' tar. I couldn't believe it. I have no desire to be that guy. You know, you lean over like that, let out a sneeze, and there goes your kneecap or something, you know what I mean? I've got my high beams on for some reason, like a jack wagon. And again, if you guys know of any good areas here in Western Mass to ride, let me know. Look at all these guys. Shame, shame. No social distancing. Just kidding. Beautiful houses out here. Not like down south though. My goodness, I miss the South. 6.5 years in Warner Robins, Georgia in the Air Force. 2 and 3 months at a time here and there for training in San Antonio, Texas. You know, I love the Spanish influence in houses. I love the red tile, the arched doorways. Just gorgeous. I have it my way, I'll be back down south in a couple years, but we'll see. Not much in the last 10 years has really gone my way, so I've had some things go my way. Some things have, you know, it hasn't, not like, I'm not trying to sing the poor boy blues here. You know, things have been pretty decent, but you know, I'm not living like a rock star, which is okay, because it turns out they're all pedophiles. Just kidding, but I'm not. Anyways, we're coming up to the end of River Road. We're going to be back on 5 and 10. So this is pretty much the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try to get this uploaded tonight. You know, I don't know how well this is going to work out, but we'll see. You know, maybe I'll just upload it straight in. I'm going to try iMovies, I think. But I don't know how much actual editing I can do in there. I haven't really played around with it a whole lot. I know I could cut parts out if I wanted, but anyways, I'm just droning on now. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button, and give me some ideas on places to ride, places to donate if this thing ever makes more than 20 cents. And you know, I'll see you on the next run. Have a good one.